Yes, 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 yes. Welcome to the Red Reading Room. I am your girl, Nala-Ife. Okay, and this is a spinoff from our channel, Ife Nation Live. Let me greet you guys again, giving y'all a little bit of love. Shout out to BB for being in the room here. This is our amazing and awesome moderator. She moderates for both Ife Nation Live and for the Red Reading Room. So this is going to be for Gemini. This is your from now to the end of the month with a little bit of a sneaky September sneak peek. Okay, so we're going to get into it. I know I had my other deck set up, but I'm going to start with the Gilded Tarot, okay? And Gemini, this is going to be for your sun, moon, rising. Again, if you are new to my channel, welcome to the committee. Make sure to thumbs up the video to show your love. Also share and subscribe to the channel. Make sure you put your bell buttons in place so that you can get the updates as we roll these readings out. Also, too, type into your little search bar for YouTube Ife Nation Live so that you can join the larger channel and from there get updates when we go live, when we have live collective readings, and also when we have fun reading nights where I do readings live and take questions live. Okay, we'll be doing those on this channel, but we also will continue the tradition over there at Ife Nation Live. So it's IFE Nation NATION all together and then live. Also, too, if you are interested in booking a personal reading, okay, definitely check me out in the description box. You can either email me, you can send a request or inquiry to Bay Fortunate, BEY Fortunate, FORTUNATE at gmail.com. You can find that in the description box, or you can hit me up at innerelement.tarot at gmail.com and sign up for a personal reading there. I will be bringing to you guys other Instant Go as well as another platform to hit me up for readings. Also, we're going to be offering here shortly with our consultations along with spiritual guidance. We'll also be offering spiritual consults as it relates to working. So if you are doing your manifestation work, any type of magical needs you have, and you need to consult with a practitioner such as myself, you can reach out to me for that. So you can either go to bayfortunate.com or those email addresses that I stated earlier to schedule that or inquire, and all of those details are in the description box. Make sure to shout out to all social media to follow me on Instagram. You can find me at Bay Fortunate, or you can also follow our second Instagram page, which is going to be innerelement.tarot. Okay, all on Instagram, and we also are on Facebook and Twitter, and all of those details are in the description box. Shout out to BB. I see you, girl. Let's go ahead and get into the Gemini reading. So we're gonna. This is going to definitely be blah 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 blah. This is going to definitely be for Gemini sun, moon, and risings. Okay, make sure that you check your sun, moon, risings in these readings. Again, your best thing is to be subscribed to our main channel, Ife Nation Live, along with this channel. Make sure you have bells on both of the channels so that you'll get updates from our community feed on Ife Nation Live about what's going on here. Once we hit a certain number of subscribers, we will have the community feature. This is a fairly new channel. Okay, so help your girl get to 1K. What's going on to Wanda Vance? You are in the house. We're about to get started with Gemini energy. Again, this is going to be for Gemini sun, moon, and rising. Because I am a Gemini rising, I'm going to show out a little bit in this reading, okay? I am about to show the fuck out, okay? Let's go ahead and get us unstuck. What's going on, Gemini? Lord have mercy. All right, so wait a minute. Let's shake it off. Let's shake it off, Gemini. You are the last of the night. We already have Virgo, Leo, Scorpio, Aquarius, and Pisces posted, and Sagittarius is posted, and Gemini, you will be the last of tonight. So I will be coming back for Cancer, Capricorn, Taurus. Who else? Cancer, Capricorn, Taurus, Aries, and Libra, I think. Okay, yeah, and Libra. Yeah, my Geminis are not feeling it right now. Let's see what's going on. Let's see what's going on. Let me shake this deck off. I may have to use a different deck. Okay. What are the messages for my Gemini Sun, Moon, Risings? We're gonna do what's called a cross spread. This is not gonna be a long-winded reading, but I am gonna bust it down, okay? But it won't be a long reading. Come on, Gemini. Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising. What is the current energy for Gemini? Give me the current energy for my Geminis to help us out of whatever we got going on, or give us some insight on this month and this upcoming month in September. Okay, so Gemini, you might be dealing with some shit now, okay? You might just be dealing with some shit. So let's break it down. You got the Five of Wands. The Five of Wands as your current energy. So there might be some pettiness, some arguments surrounding the sign of Gemini, Sun, Moon, or Rising, okay? With the Five of Wands, this could definitely be fire sign energy. But here, it seems to be arguments as it relates to ideas. I'm getting ideas, what matters to you and what doesn't matter to you seems to be a topic of discussion for everyone, right? When the truth be told is that with Gemini energy, you're making decisions that allow you to move forward when you are getting a lot of feedback about what people think you should be doing versus what you are doing. However, some people just seem to not understand that you're going to do what's best for you. Okay. And this may come at a price. Now, Gemini too, you have to be responsible in this. If you have made someone believe that they should rely on you, if that's truly not what the game is, right? Then you also have some accountability here. Okay. What's the point in me telling you one thing when it's not going to help you if there is a situation with accountability on the table? Okay. And I truly believe that if we encounter situations, a lot of times we attract those to ourselves. So it's around people trying to narrate your life for you, and possibly somewhere down the line we weren't able to really express our individuality. Maybe there was a little bit of too much agreeability in some areas, and now that's not sitting well with you, and you're being met with a little bit of opposition. But fuck it. I mean, you are human just like everyone else is, and so don't be afraid to stand in, your decision making, but also if someone is stepping over the line, to check them. Okay, because this is not the time for you to fold. Okay, I know like this song goes, you got to know when to hold them, you got to know when to fold them. But this is not that time. Okay, because a lot of this energy that you do have is manifestation energy, Gemini, and even in the sun right now is in Virgo. This is your sign twin. Both are mercurially are ruled by Mercury, so both are mercurial. So now you're able to manifest a lot of things, and some people may not sit well with that. Okay, but I'm going to say that at some time, I'm going to impart some wisdom. At some time, some junctures, you can't be worried about the haters, right? But we're coming into a time in which it's not about being worried about the haters. It's about being accountable for what we attract around us. So we have to be, at this time, what I feel like you're receiving is being cognizant of the people that are around you, their tendencies, and having that internal knowing and making decisions when those relationships do not serve you. Okay, not chasing rainbows and waterfalls, but actually saying, you know, even though we're cool, I know that this is not the relationship or friendship for me. And this is why, if you can help it, you know what I'm saying? If you can help it, being able to say, this doesn't serve me and this is why. I hear what you're saying, but this is not serving me, and you can either get with it or get lost. You got to be able to have some straight talk right now, okay? That's really what's going on. And I think that people have taken your niceness or maybe your kindness for weakness. There's also element 2 here of sticking to your guns. What you are is what you are. Do not allow yourself in needs to make other people feel comfortable kind of coddle people, because sometimes people will take advantage of that coddling, and as soon as you start to pull back, they get on one when they never should have been on one in the first place with you, because you are an individual. Stay that individual person, okay? Stay in your individual vibe, all right? And this right here should find itself cleared up. Let's see what your challenge is here. Okay, again, another five of swords. You know, this is a petty kind of time right now. Now, this is not what I normally do. I normally don't clarify until the end of the reading, but child, we gotta clarify before we can get to your foundation, get to your past, get to what's on your crown and what's coming up. We need to know why this is happening with these fives. That's probably why I was having that shuffle problem in the beginning. Okay, there's some sticky situations here. Let's look. You could be dealing with another air sign or fire sign too. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, and either Libra and Aquarius. Okay. Okay. So what is this 5 of Wands? You're fighting for your place in the world. That's what the world is clarifying this, and you're getting some type of resistance. There could be some people who may feel like you think that you can leapfrog without them. Okay, the truth be told is that you were not a bonus package anyway. You came as an individual. You're going to leave as an individual, right? It is really about your soul's journey, about what you're going to do on this journey. Okay. And don't forget that, and do not ever fail to make that known and have that integral strength to let people know exactly where you are. Sometimes there is that tendency with Gemini to be overly accommodating. And when we are, this is the lesson we learn. Okay. We learn that we can't be with some people. And some people will take your kindness for weakness, okay? Or you can sometimes take another person's kindness for weakness. It can go both ways because we attract what we are sometimes, okay? So remember that, okay? And with the 5 of Swords, there's this strength. So what's needed to counteract this, okay? Let's talk about this real quick, Jim. Like, you know, I told you I was going to show out. And listen, I can't tell you how to work with this if I can't also provide wisdom, okay, from what I see and what I personally know with carrying that Gemini energy, okay? But this 5 of Wands here, you can't fucking care. Excuse my language if you have baby ears, but you really can't give a damn about how other people perceive things. You got to do what you have to do. And if that requires us to have some endings with things that no longer serve us, then so be it. But it is your world, okay? It's time for you to cut the head off the snake. You're in control of your you're in control of the path towards your destiny, okay? That's just, it is what it is, okay? Now, you may even feel the need to get petty with people, but I'm going to tell you to have the strength here to do what's right for yourself and not get sidetracked by the details of going back and forth with people. Stand your ground, rule, and command your surroundings, okay? Period, point blank, okay? Gemini, that's what that is. You may be dealing with Leo energy, and with the World card, you could be dealing with Capricorn energy or Aquarius energy because of the Saturn factor. When I see the World card, I see Capricorn with it, but you could also be dealing with any other fixed element as well. But this is about you utilizing really the lessons that you learned when Mercury, your ruler, was in Leo, and that is for you to roar, for you to command your position. Okay? Hey there, Jesse Parker. What's good, baby? What's up? This is for you to take command of your life, okay? And don't be worried about, again, you know, people are not always going to be able to be your friend. When you tell it like it is, it may ruffle some feathers, but it's better that the relationships that you nurture are relationships that are genuine, okay? And also with that, it will ensure that you stay genuine and that you still have integrity, okay? All right, you're going to be just fine, Gemini. You're going to be just fine. So let's look at what the foundation is. What is the foundation of all of this for my Gemini sun, moon, risings, okay? Okay, we have the Hierophant. This is institutional. So the fight here that you're having, you know what? Now I understand. You got to do what you got to do. Fuck everybody else. Because let me just say it like this. And I know that some Geminis may feel, some people who may cross watch for Geminis may feel like this is the Gemini. It could very well be. It could go both ways. But if something you're fighting for is your individuality or your decision to move forward based on what your life needs, what you need to thrive, okay? This is your core. This is your foundation. Literally, you have the Hierophant in your foundation. And definitely, everybody, definitely thumbs up the video and subscribe if you're a new subscriber, okay? Thumbs up the video. Make sure that you get us on the board, all right? This is a new channel, so we want to make sure we get traction here so we can continue to grow and have a lot of contests coming up, okay? All right. So, Gemini, you never cease to disappoint me. So show up for your girl, because I'm gonna always show up for you. Anyhow, with the Hierophant, this is your foundation, your core beliefs, what you find as integrity. Okay, this is what you believe in your core like your institution within yourself. Okay, and that is worth fighting for. I did say at the beginning of the year, the top of the year, Gemini is going to be fighting back and forth. Well, if it's for your individuality, if it's for your creativity, if it's for the things that you set forth, okay, BB says fuck them all and fuck them all, okay? If it is for you, then no one has the right to rain on your parade, okay? You have the right to shine, and if you got to fight for that, then you do so, because this is your constitution, okay? The test or lesson that you may be going through is to stand in your own shit. Okay, you could be dealing with a Taurus individual. We did see originally that you could be dealing with fixed elements. The fixed elements would be Taurus. They would also be Leo. They could also be Scorpio and also Aquarius. Okay, learn from each of these energies and incorporate that in building your solid foundation to move yourself forward. Okay, let's see what was going on in the past. Okay, we have the King of Swords. Could be a couple of things. This could be you coming to actualization about what works for you and what doesn't. Simple. Okay, this could mean that you were dealing with an air sign person in the past, but you know what? No matter what that relationship looked like, what it taught you is to have integrity in your mind, and whatever is your decision, good or bad, is your decision. Okay, this is also saying in the past you have learned lessons when you swayed away from your own thought process, when you went against your rational mind and swayed away from that, you then carried the brunt of those consequences. So we're being asked to, when we look at the past, to incorporate this past energy as we move forward. Okay, what's crowning us is indecision, and I can see why that is, and we're going to bust that down. And what's coming up in the near future is the Five of Cups. We got to turn that around, Gemini, okay? We got to turn it around. At the bottom of the deck, we have the Seven of Coins. Right now, Gemini, I really need you to take your ass over to Ife Nation Live and check out the collective reading if you've not already, okay? Because there is a sense of failure that you're feeling. And mind you, this reading, the energy can change. This is energy from now until the end of the month and kind of a preview of what's going on with us in September. Okay, but this indecision right here potentially have us choose something that is not of our highest good, thus causing us to cry over spilled milk. Okay, this is one of the first readings I got that was like this, but I can see that happening, especially whenever we have Virgo season, which is another Mercury sign. It's just another function of your energy. You have a lot of nervous energy we want to work out. Okay, so that's what we're going to do. Spirits, can you please give me more understanding of this Two of Swords to provide Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, some advice on how to get out of this mode of indecision, so that we're not stuck there with anger and frustration, but we're able to make decisive moves, okay, that serve our highest good. Can you help us decipher what's going on with this Two of Swords? Okay. Queen of Wands, and lo and behold, the collective reading, we saw the Queen of Wands. This is you choosing yourself. This is you investing in yourself, baby. Okay, this is you investing in yourself, your own creativity, what makes you stand out. Okay, having the strength of character, not allowing labels that other people put onto you to define you. You are multifaceted and your beauty is supreme. Don't ever forget that. Okay. All right, that's going to help you get out of this indecisive mode, because with this we give ourselves permission to really stand in our power, even when the odds seem against us. Okay, let's do another one. Okay, yeah, I mean, it's all over the board. Look at that. It's all over the board, that indecision. You could be dealing with a fire sign individual. Some of you could be dealing with a fire sign individual, or even Capricorn energy, or something that you may feel addicted to. And if you're addicted to it and it seems to not, if it does not venerate you, it does not honor you, then you got to let that go. You got to choose you. Okay, you're gonna have to choose you, because it's not easy. This won't be an easy week here if we go back and forth. We have to choose ourselves. We have, before we can help another person, we got to help ourselves. Shit, if an airplane is having turbulence and the oxygen mask come down, you got to make sure you got the mask on your face first. Okay, air sign. Okay, you got to breathe you got to get good oxygen to your brain first before you can help somebody else. Okay, so keep that in mind. If they got attitudes, if they got issues, then fuck it. Right now, you got to heal yourself. And really, to be honest, you would be good to even offer them an explanation. Okay, we got one more, the Emperor. See? If you're dealing with a fire sign energy, I'm not telling you to meet fire with fire, but you treat people the way they treat you. You take command of your own life. That's how we get you out of that Two of Swords. We have two fire energies. We have Aries with the Emperor, and with the Queen of Wands, it could be any of the fire signs, Leo, Sagittarius, or Aries. But one of the things you can learn from fire signs is that they do what they want to do first, and they consider everyone else later. Now the trick about that is that if you were to do that with them, they got a problem, right? But that's because people become complacent with us being accepting of what they want to do, and they completely deny our need for our own rulership. And that's very important. It's one thing to give me wisdom, but it's another thing in direction, but it's another thing for you to try to hoist me up and walk me down that road. I still got to live for myself. Okay, you came into this world alone, and you're gonna die alone. Now, you may have the beauty of having your family and even a partner with you, right? But generally, those kind of outcomes come from people who take the initiative to carve out their life and with the way that really supports them, and surround themselves with people who love them just as much as they love the other. Okay, and not from people taking from you. Okay, let's go ahead and clarify this Five of Cups here in this upcoming this near future situation, okay, that we want to rectify right away. This is how you use the readings. Whenever you see a reading that doesn't go in your favor, how you do it is you look at the goddamn reading and you say, you know what, I see myself going down this road if the reading resonates. But this is how I'm going to play this now, so that it plays into my favor, okay? So let's clarify this Five of Cups. One more shuffle. Again, the Eight of Swords, getting out of your head. We saw this in that collective reading. Thank you so much. Shout out to BB. Let me go ahead and highlight the comment because I want this to be in the recording so that people know to go to the comment section or to the live reading or live chat to click on the link that BB just created. I want you guys to check out the collective reading because you will definitely get some motivation to get yourself out of this Eight of Swords mode. This is where the Five of Cups and crying over spilled milk is coming from, is the inability to make decisions because we're allowing other people to bogart us with their ideas of what we should do. Okay, even though I'm a Gemini rising, I'm a Capricorn sun, well, Sagittarius Capricorn sun, and a Aries Taurus moon. So that shit doesn't work on me. Okay, and that don't let that shit work on you because you're more than just a Gemini in the sun sign, the moon sign, and the rising. You have other beautiful placements that hold you up. Remember to engage those other areas of your chart to help get you out of this, okay? Out of that, because that is not good for you. Give us some wisdom, Spirit, about what we can do. What's the outcome if we were to change this course? Okay, the Spirit is talking. The Spirit is basically saying the Knight of Wands. This is what can come up for us, okay? You have the sun behind you and you are moving forward. So this is the alternative, okay? Let's give us more, because I told you I was going to create a buzz down, okay? Yours is the longest reading of the series of the end of the month, okay? With the September preview. So pat yourself on the back for that, okay? And don't say I don't look out for you. So show your girl some love with those thumbs up and with those shares and with those subscribes, okay? So give me another, Spirit, give me some more alternatives for my Gemini sun, moon, and rising, please. I'm going to go and give a recap really quick, okay? Okay? This is right here. This is what I want you to know. Risk it all in this bitch, okay? If you're going to be held back, if you're going to be made to realize some things, take that loss, heal that heart, and go for the 10 of Pentacles. Go for your bag, okay? Go for what completes you. Go for what inspires you, okay? Sometimes we have to take 2 steps back or even 3 steps back to jump 10 steps forward with that 10 of Pentacles, okay? Period, okay? You know, like I started the reading off, you got to know when to hold them. You got to know when to fold them, okay? So recap. Gemini, you're coming into a time where you could be butting heads with other people, other energies. Other people have other wants. You have other desires, okay? That is causing a little bit of contention right now. What Spirit is basically saying with the Stream card and with the World card is to not forget that you are the only one that's in control of your life path. And you are solely responsible to walking the path of your own destiny. No one else is responsible for that, okay? So remember that. Do not allow desperation or a feeling of loss to step in and override your good goddamn common sense. The wisdom of the King of Swords here is bringing you. Balance out what matters to you. Anyone who is of value to you should be of a support to you and not a hindrance, okay? However, if the wisdom that they're giving you actually makes sense to move you forward and motivate you, then definitely take that with an open ear and an open heart. Outside of that, if it doesn't seem to support your dreams, even if your dreams are a little off kilter, if it doesn't seem to give you direction that you can use, true direction, then it's not for you. Another thing too, if you are playing yourself, this is not the time to do so. Those Geminis, and I want you guys to listen to me real carefully here. A sun, moon, or rising. Those Geminis that are playing against their good common sense, you won't win right now. So it's better to use good common sense and not see good advice as something that's fighting against you, okay? Because I'm seeing a couple of stories here. We have some Geminis that are going against their own selves. And in that, that's why you're seeing it ending with the Five of Cups. But for some of my Geminis, and probably for the majority, you may be being held back by energies that do not serve you and only want to serve themselves and utilize your energy. And with that, you say, kiss my ass. Okay? You got to be able to discern what is there for you and what isn't there for you. Okay? You got to be able to discern what is a safety net and what is a cliff for you to fall off of. Okay? And if you're able to do so with wisdom and true guidance from your higher self and your spiritual guides and even your ancestors, you're able to make decisions that make sense and that bring you balance and foundation, as we see here with the Hierophant card. And we see here, sometimes when we let go of things that, and we have the what am I trying to say here? We have the, not necessarily confidence, but the courage to let go of something, even though it hurts like a bitch. But sometimes when we let go of what no longer serves us, it's the greatest gift that we can give ourselves. You see that gold? You know what I'm saying? That's what we want here. Sometimes, especially if you're dealing with a fire sign individual, it's better to understand why the fire sign or the energy was in your life. It's to teach you to go after what serves you first. Not to go and utilize someone to be self-serving. I mean, you could, but ultimately you kind of got to pay that shit back, right? But this is about making decisions that put you where you need to be in a place that you feel secure first and going after it with gusto and wisdom, okay? Right here with that Knight of Wands, okay? And that may mean ending what does not serve you here with that Three of Swords, because ultimately it's going to open you to much more fertile grounds, a much heartier harvest, a bountiful harvest, because then you'll be where you could actually create, thrive, and grow. Okay? Like that tree. You'll become the money tree. Okay? And then and only then can you even be open to helping anybody else. But you got to first invest in yourself and make the decisions that come from a place of wisdom. Okay, we didn't see the Fool card here, so this is not making a leap of faith. This is something you're very well aware of that you need to do, and not. This is definitely not the time to straddle the fence. This is the time to take the reins with the Emperor energy, and this is the time to also remember that you are, my dear, the shit, okay? Do not forget that. Trust yourself right now, Gemini, okay? I love y'all. BB, I love you so much. And thank you, Miss Jessie Parker, Mr. Wonder that came in. I hope that this reading sits well with you for this week, leading us into September. I can't wait to come back and do the September full monthly. And I will be posting this to my community feed on FA Nation Live. This here, make sure you subscribe to the Red Reading Room so you'll get notifications when the signs are coming up, okay? And you'll be able to read for all of your sun, moon, or rising. And also check out Who's Next. So if this is referring to a love situation, check out my Who's Next reading that may be able to give you a little bit of guidance. I'm going to be returning in September to do that reading as well. We're also going to be doing a light service or prayer visual over to the Ife Nation Live. So make sure you do subscribe not only to this channel, but to that channel as well, and have your notifications on so that you can get that energy from that light service and help it manifest towards your goals. Okay. I love you guys so much. BB, I am also excited to so much. And thank you guys for checking in with your girl. Okay. Much love to every single one of you. And hopefully I may be back tomorrow for the light service, and I may even take readings tomorrow. So BB, if you're interested, I'll let you know about that. Okay. The light service, I may do 2 sessions, but when I say 2 sessions, I may do one on Ife Nation Live and then another one either here or on Nala-Ife Live. Okay, I will have some topics coming up on Nala-Ife Live as well, so stay tuned for that, guys. I don't have a link for that channel yet, but I will make it available as long as you are subscribed here, and also Ife Nation Live. You will be up to date on all of our outlets. Okay, make sure to follow me again on all social media. Details are in the description box. And also, if you're looking to book a personal reading, bayfortunate.com, or hit me up to inquire via my email. All of that, again, in the description box. This is your girl, Nala-Ife. I love you guys so much. More to come. And I hope that this reading ministered to your heart. All right? Love you guys. Have a beautiful night. We'll talk soon. Bye.